check out this movie. My name is Lucas, and I have some recommendations for you. The first one is Corky, 1982. The infamous Robert Blake is Corky. He has a toddler on his lap and his family in his souped-up street machine.
You lunatic.
And he drag races a guy with not a seatbelt in sight. Those were the days.
Get away, get him!
Corky washes his face in the bird bath and splits a cigarette for the neighborhood kids.
Get out of here.
He works at an auto racing shop and drives their car, but he's caused some expensive damage in the past few races and loses his ride. The obvious thing to do is enter a figure-8 dirt track race. He impresses the owner with a display of his spirited rambunctiousness.
And tell that crowd that the old wild man himself gonna be there to give them some thrills and chills. Oh, Peggy Joe, just fine. Just wiggling right along. You know me, I just keep them barefoot and pregnant. They get out of line, I thump them in the head. Okay, I'm gonna snowball on down there in a cloud of dust.
Then he sabotages his car and causes a wreck that injures his friend. So he gets a six-pack and a bag of chips and packs up to leave his family. He wakes up his buddy, they get drunk, and drive to a farm to ride a dairy cow. Then they race their way from speedway to speedway on the way to take on the big boys. Corky is full-blown Looney Tunes, and Robert Blake was perfectly cast. They needed a wild man, and he delivered.
We out of beer now, Peggy Joe. Get your communist ass out of here. Come on.
Murder in Coweta County, 1983, is well made and based on real events. Andy Griffith is a local kingpin in rural Georgia in 1948, and he roughs up a scrawny moonshiner. And the witnesses think he was killed. Johnny Cash plays real-life hero sheriff Lamar Potts.
He might still be alive.
In the county where the incident took place, and he is on the case to root out Griffith's corruption. The local folks are in Andy Griffith's pocket, and he visits a psychic medium who doesn't predict a good outcome.
Answer me, will he find the body?
You shall be brought to the bit of destruction.
Damn you, you old witch!
Jerry Rushing, moonshiner and inspiration for the Dukes of Hazzard, plays a role.
But I didn't kill Turner, you did that. I'm not gonna hang for you.
Shut up, I said!
The town squares, filmed in Zebulon and Monticello, Georgia, which is also in My Cousin Vinny, are perfectly quaint. And the scene of the crime was filmed at Home Folks Corner Barbecue at Patillo Road and Colwell Road in Jackson, Georgia. Murder Most Southern lives in the area and details all of the true happenings and locations, which shows how accurate and how much attention to detail was put into the movie.
William Turner was brought to this exact jail cell.
I don't want my supper. I want my phone call.
And this video on Sally Toole's channel has some really interesting stories. Palmetto, 1998. Woody is let out of jail, and he can't jump.
White men can't jump.
Shit!
And his girlfriend is the alluring Gina Gershon. Gina Gershon.
Gina Gershon is here. Do you say Gershon or Gershon?
I say Gershon, but my family says Gershon. As long as it's not Gershon, I hate that.
Gina Gershon.
Perky Elizabeth Shue offers to cut him in on a kidnapping ransom plot in which he'll do the heavy lifting for a 10% cut. It's muggy, damp, sweaty, and rainy, and an imminent downward spiral.
You know, this could work.
Why don't we just pop her open anyway, take a look?
Yes!
Criminal, 2004, starring John C. Reilly, Diego Luna, and Maggie Gyllenhaal. Con man Riley runs a scam on a hapless Mark, but he thinks he could be a good partner if he taught him a few things. Neither can trust the other as they work their way towards the big counterfeiting score. There's a lot of money invested, and a lot of players taking their percentage off the top. They're either going to be rich or go to the big house. Dick Tracy, 1945. An innocent lady is murdered with no clues left behind. Dick Tracy is mid-interrogation with another subject, and he tells him there's been a killing near his mom's house, and he can go check on her if he rolls over on his partner, and he sings immediately.
Who are you shielding, Johnny? Who held up the truck? Flip Gordon.
Your mother's all right, Johnny.
But you just said that...
The only way I could get you to talk and clear yourself at the same time.
Now Tracy is cleared to investigate. They get a ransom note from Splitface and determine there's nothing more to do that night, and they'll retire till the morning.
Guess that's all for tonight, Pat. We may as well go home.
They don't set up a perimeter or canvass door to door looking for witnesses. In the morning, the mayor's office calls, and Tracy wonders what could that be about. It could be the murder from last night.
Mayor's office. Mayor's office. Junior had his breakfast yet?
Silent Thunder, 1982. There's a sadistic trucker, Python, roaming the desolate desert byways. Stacy Keach is 50 and getting married. His son is supposed to be the best man, but he's late because he's a loser, and Keach tells him so.
Where the hell have you been? So you can't deliver your load. So now you're nothing but a bum because you're flat ass broke.
The son and his buddy head to Las Vegas to look for work and are the latest unsuspecting victims. Sergeant Stadenko, a trucker himself,
Codenamed Hard Hat. Hey, got something for you, lard ass.
Hard hat!
Do you know who this is?
This is Sergeant Stadenko.
Bye-bye, lard ass.
is dissatisfied with the investigating agencies. The wife gets a shave. Can't understand why he wants to track down his son's killer.
I sure hope you understand.
Well, tell you the truth, Claude, I don't think I do understand.
And hangs up on him.
Bye, wait.
When he gives up after one day and heads home, he crosses paths with a trucker. Kicks his ass. And it's not even the right guy.
There's only 2 running lights. The truck that hit Paul had 4. He's the wrong man. I almost killed the wrong man.
Little Murders, 1971. Elliot Gould, Alan Arkin in his directorial debut. Photog Elliot Gould is a self-described apathist.
An apathist.
And has a chance encounter with Marcia Rod. They teleport to his apartment, where she admires his work. She can't believe that all he does is pursue his passion.
Dad, no wonder you're depressed.
I'm not depressed.
So, this is it. You don't ski?
Ski?
And tries to break him out of his shell. He nearly trusts her.
Patsy, I really, nearly trust you.
Their courtship advances rapidly, and her family is interesting.
Well, Alfred, have you ever seen such a madhouse?
When you cut it out, he's in the house 3 minutes and you're already putting him on the spot.
Donald Sutherland displays his acting chops as the priest.
That of the 200 marriages that I have performed, all but 7 have failed. So the odds are not good. We don't like to admit it, especially at the wedding ceremony, but it's in the back of all our minds, isn't it?
Clark Griswold's dad, John Randolph, and Ellen's mom, Doris Roberts, from Christmas Vacation, are awesome as Gould's psychiatrist parents. And by the way, there's a little murder in this neurotic, dialogue-driven film. Penelope, 1966. Natalie Wood pulls off a sketchy heist of her husband's bank on its opening day.
Your money's safer with us than if it were guarded by the Loch Ness monster herself.
Because this is a stick-up, and don't put your foot on that alarm button, or I shall be forced to blast you.
And her therapist, who is secretly in love with her, doesn't believe she could carry out such a caper. She goes into a series of memories that describe her history of thievery. A young Columbo is the investigating detective, and even he thinks she's too sweet to be a burglar. Return to Macon County, 1975. Set in 1958, baby Nick Nolte and baby Don Johnson tune and test their Chevy hot rod on a back road, smoke filterless cigarettes, and figure their ride could win at nationals.
Get her on back, Jack. All right.
What'd we turn?
Just 8.7 into quarter, that's all. When we get to the Grand Nationals, we're gonna kick about a ton of butt.
2 ton of butt.
Goddamn, 8.7!
They pull up at a rural diner that has a freaking Ferris wheel and a cute waitress.
What's your pleasure, gents?
Oh, well, I always like sex myself. Ooh, tough.
and need $300 for the entry fee in California.
Don't sweat it, we've been broke before.
A scuffle ensues,
And you can jam it up your poop chute. Hey, fat man!
and the waitress joins them.
Where are we going?
This is the Monroe County Courthouse in Georgia. There's a lot of rah-rahing and showing out at the drive-in malt shops along the way, and the waitress sticks up some high school kids.
Don't stand a chance against this, unless your head's made out of iron.
Now what's that for?
We're making holes, Sonny. Now get back there. You get up the skinny or eat the big apple. Give me the money. Because the first one of you does gets canceled.
And Nolte belts a cop in this What the Fuck Is Happening Here movie.
You cough up that $25 or I'm gonna have to switch your lights off. God damn it, Janelle! Put that gun down! Put me!
The Maiden Heist, 2009. William H. Macy, Morgan Freeman, and Christopher Walken are art lovers and security guards at an art museum that is planning to move the exhibit containing their favorite painting to Denmark. They hatch a plan to save the art from deportation. Filmed mostly in Beantown, we spot the Boston Public Garden footbridge. I'm free! This fun movie could be paired with Last Vegas, 2013, and Just Getting Started, 2017, for a day of older actors who've still got it.
I'm gonna go find some damn water and take all my damn pills. Then we're gonna get this damn party started.
I hope you enjoyed these recommendations. Thanks for stopping by. Check out this movie, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, Paprika. Welcome, kitten. Let's say hello, Paprika. Come here. Oh, look, she doesn't want to say hello. Come here, Paprika. Oh, there she is. Here's Paprika. Oh, good try, Paprika.